Look at that. Ava and Gracie, great job. Oh my gosh, I love your silly monkeys. The little shoes are so perfect. The bananas and the soccer ball. And Reese, awesome job on the upside down monkey. That is a good idea. Okay, well, hello art club. This is a little bit different today, okay? I'm going to explain. So, I'm going to draw on my computer, and you're going to draw on your paper, and you're going to be able to follow along just the same as normal. I'm really glad to see you, kind of. I can't see anything except my camera, but I know you're there because you guys have been drawing pictures, and you've been replying to me, and I'm so happy about that. So today, we're going to be drawing something very easy. Once again, we're going to be drawing snails. I chose snails because they're funny and they're cute and they're very easy to draw. So, can you see this little dot bouncing around the page here? That is me, actually. I'm controlling that with this electronic pen here on my tablet, you see? This is another way, oops, I made a line by mistake. This is another way you can draw. And see, when I put it close here, oh, that's weird to do it backwards. When I put it close here and press down just like a regular pen, I can draw. Oh, that looks like a weird face thing. Where'd my paper go? Okay, here it is. And now I'm just going to undo that and undo that. So you're going to follow along with this little dot here, our friend Dot. So to do a snail, we have to first know how to do a swirl shape. And to do a swirl shape, you just basically go around and around and around, getting bigger each time you go around. So you want to probably take an extra sheet of paper and practice doing some swirl shapes. And the way we're going to draw the snail, we're going to draw the swirls in a clockwise direction. Clockwise just means in the same direction that the clock goes around, okay? So you're going to draw your swirls in that way. So practice doing different swirls. You can make different types of swirls. This is going to be the shell of the snail, just in case you were wondering. So you could do tiny ones, you can do bigger ones. It doesn't really matter. Just practice doing the swirls, and once you feel comfortable with that, then you can start with the actual snail. Okay, so here we go. For my first snail, I want you to do a swirl like you did. Get my swirl going here. And then we stop. I don't really like that one. I'm going to try again. Go around and around. Ugh. See, when I'm actually trying, I keep messing up. Okay. For real this time. And then you stop over on this side, okay? So that's where the shell is going to end. Where the shell is going to end, you can just go out a little bit and then back in towards the shell. See how much that looks like a shell now? Now, to put the snail, we're just going to start right about here and draw like a little worm kind of a head. So we go up and around and then back to the shell. Right at the bottom of the shell, pretty much. But with a snail, the wormy part of their body, it continues out the back a little bit. So let's just draw a little triangle shape out the back. See? There's his tail. I don't know what that's called, but anyways, I'll call it a tail. Okay, so now, see, when I was a kid, I used to think that the face was here and then he had little antennas, and a lot of cartoons draw them that way, and you can draw them that way. But in actuality, I'm on a computer, so I can just push undo and it erases everything that I just did. So that's nice. You have to use the back of your pencil. In actuality, the way that a snail's face is that they have eyes up here on the ends of those antenna-looking things. So you can just draw 2 circles above their head, and then you connect those circles to the head with lines. Okay? Now inside here, you can draw whatever type of pupil you like. I like it when there's a little shine bubble in the middle. And like that. So now down here, what do we have? We have a mouth. So that's the way that a snail is. And maybe we'll put a couple little teeth just to make him goofy. So that's my first snail. There's other things you can do. You can put lines on the shell. You could put any kind of designs on the shell. You could cover it in polka dots or hearts, or practice your shading. If you want to practice your shading, you can take a crayon. Let's see, what color am I going to use here? I like that color right there. The first color along the line, just like we did in that fish coloring episode, you remember? So you're going to color all along the line, because that's going to be the darkest part. And again on this side of the swirly line. And you can even do a little bit on these lines too. There we go. So if you leave the middle empty or color it lightly, then your shell is going to look really shiny. Okay, so I'm going to take another color here, and you just color along the edges, because snails are slimy, so you probably want them to look nice and shiny. I like that anyways. Just color in almost everything, but leave some white space in the middle of what you're coloring, and that should look like shine. Okay. Great. School is almost over. Whoop whoop. Okay, so first we're going to do the snail swirl again, right? I'm going to make a small one just to show you that you can make different types. Okay, so then we do the edge of the shell, comes back in, and I do the little worm kind of head back to the shell, and then the little snail tail, and then the eyes up here, and the little lines, I don't know what those are called. And we'll put the pupils in and leave a little shine ball in there. And for this one, maybe I want it to look a little bit different. So I could put some eyelids like that. And if I make this a bit smaller, I could put some lips, 2 bumps, a squiggle line in the middle, and a bottom bump. Ooh. Okay. And then maybe she has nice big eyelashes. Gorgeous, darling. And maybe she has some lipstick on. Snails wear lipstick, I'm pretty sure. Oh, so cute. So with this lesson, I think you can understand how many different types of snails you can draw. And I really hope I get to see them because snails are super easy and cool. So all of y'all can send one in. And, you could name your snails. Snaily poo. Yeah, that's a good one. Okay, so that is it for this episode of the Art Club. Have fun drawing simple snails, and I really hope that you will join me next time here on the Art Club. You guys are doing amazing. I love seeing all the art that you're doing. It encourages me to do better in my drawing. I'm like, man, if these kids at their age are doing this good, then I have no excuse. I need to do better. That's what I need to do. So anyway, you guys have a great week. Have a great last few days of school, and I will see you next time. Peace. I have a little announcement. I'm going to be doing some live calls, some Skype calls with some art club members. So if you would be interested in doing a live call with me where we can talk about drawing and we could even draw something together, then please send me an email at theartclubonline@gmail.com and send me an email, tell me you want to be involved, and we will set up a Skype call, and we'll be able to draw together, and then that will be an Art Club episode. So anyways, I really love you guys. Have a great week.